So here we'll be covering two types of ingress. Okay. So before that, okay. Before that, let's understand what is ingress in Kubernetes. So ingress, it is a Kubernetes object which allows access to your Kubernetes services from outside and external. Okay. So there is a scenario. So there is you have a requirement type microservice based architecture, and there is some small e-commerce or anyone. They said to you that they want to expose their microservices, like 20 microservices on the same port 80 and 443. If you see that any website, you will see only the domain name, either path-based domain name or subdomain name. Okay, like I will show you. So you got requirement. So you want to expose all the microservices on the port 80 or 443 on the outside network. So what is the solution in Kubernetes? So solution is Kubernetes service. And you said, and you have to tell me that which type of service you will use, node port, load balancer, cluster IP, or ingress. So all the feasible solution is ingress. Load balancer is also there, but for each microservices, we have to use load balancer. Okay. So in ingress, we use only one load balancer for all the microservices. For example, I will tell you, like
show some diagram to us if possible.
yahoo.com site is there.
Mm-hmm.
So there are two ways to expose microservices. One is the path base. One is the route base, path base. Okay. I will tell you path base. So path base, yahoo.com. Their main site is yahoo.com. But if you want to access this site in India, so their URL changes. See this in. It comes in .search.yahoo.com.
Mm-hmm.
Same like LinkedIn. So their main site is LinkedIn, but India in.linkedin.com. If you click on linkedin.com, there is a global also. If you do science, in.com. The same like for
Apple.
US country, they use us.com. For UK, they use uk.linkedin.com. Like this.
I mean, for that, what is benefit, Shredas, bro?
Depend upon their project, depend upon the project requirement or their strategy they will use. Okay, same like Zoom. Zoom for every country they have the different URL. So in India they have the in.zoom, zoom.in, zoom.com. For US, us.com, us.zoom.com, like this. Okay.
So you actually, can you repeat first? Actually, I lost your audio.
Okay. So like, and one more, see this, one more is path-based routing. Okay, SDFC Bank. So they don't have any. So if we click on any service now, suppose let's click on the NRI. So NRI banking, sdfc.com/NRI banking. So this is a path-based routing. Okay. SME/SME.
Okay, that part you are saying.
Yes, SME. So their microservice in path-based routing, main domain / SME. SME in one microservice. For NRI is microservice.
I mean, if you enter into the div, it will take some folders, files, everything like
Yes,
a path based, right?
correct.
That is called path based. Huh?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So different types of what are the different types of ingress controllers?
I
So
mean, you
showing
said
diagram.
one path based, another one is routing.
Route base.
Route based means
Route means we use the subdomains like in.yahoo.com, uk.yahoo.com. Means on the domain base, the subdomain. You use a subdomain. Okay.
Mm,
okay. Flipkart also path based. Huh?
right.
We have to check. So this one, let's check diagram. So internet ingress controller service pod mean deployment. Like this it will works. One more diagram I will show you. User. So here we use a AWS load balancer, Google load balancer, Azure load balancer, okay, for each microservices. Then we configure the ingress controller. In this ingress resource, we have the mapping, which microservice is path based or out based. So whenever the user hit to the first, it will come to the load balancer. Load balancer find the ingress controller. Ingress controller find the ingress resource. So depend upon the ingress resource entry, it will go deployment. Deployment, then pod convert the internal cluster IP to the private oblique to public. This one private to router routes the IP, convert the private to public, then user can access.
For example, now you are working your project that is path based or subdomain like routing.
Route base.
Okay. Actually, when project is developing, that time we are seeing like path based, right? We can change when deployment.
Yes, we can change.
Okay. I mean, without any need of interference of developer team, we can modify as a DevOps guy.
Project setup their code, they have to place their code.
Okay. Again,
Only the
without
routing.
some modifications we have to do.
Yes.
I thought that with the help of Kubernetes, we can
No.
do it.
We
I thought.
can configure. We can just configure.
Okay.
Okay. So yes. Type of ingress controller. Mostly used ingress controller is Nginx. Okay. Then AWS ALB, then Traefik, then Azure Application Gateway, then HA Proxy, Cantor, Istio. Okay. Then let's see what is the Traefik. Traefik is an open source and most popular edge router ingress controller, which is used to expose service from outside. Traefik ingress controller also provides SSL termination, hiding secrets, HTTPS2 reverse proxy to expose REST API and load balancing. Traefik is used with our existing infrastructure like Kubernetes, Docker Swarm, Amazon ECS, Ranchen, Eurocore, Azure Service Fabric, etc. So then what is different between the Traefik vs Ingress? Traefik and Ingress both are open source tools. Nginx Ingress control is free and open source high performance proxy web server. There are companies like Spotify, Uber, Airbnb are using Nginx Ingress control. Companies like Doc Planner, Video, Contenast using Traefik. Okay. So you can see that Spotify music channel, it is a microservice based architecture. He is using the Kubernetes, and to expose his microservices over the internet, he is using Nginx Ingress controller.
Okay.
Same like Uber company is also using the Nginx Ingress controller. Some of the Google cloud also they are using. Sorry, not Google. They use their own load balancer. Okay. Then so Traefik, both contain let's encrypt SSL supports automatic renewal. Traefik automatic enables HTTP2. Prometheus can be supported through simple Traefik configuration. Okay. So same like here is diagram, Traefik Ingress controller. Then we have the deployment. It reads all the resources from the Ingress resource. Okay. So both are, so one difference is that Nginx Ingress controller has inbuilt caching technology, which is used to load our microservice very fast on the internet. So that's why Nginx Ingress controller is very popular. Same like Nginx web server is a very high, means high performance than Apache or any other web server, Apache, Tomcat, and IIS. Okay. So same like they created Nginx Ingress for also. It also the
No. Bro, confusion, bro. Repeat that.
Nginx web server is different. Nginx Ingress is different. Okay. Nginx gateway is different. So they have the Nginx product. So if you ask question which is a high performance web server, then answer is Nginx. Which is a high performance Ingress controller, then Nginx. Okay.
Controller.
Because Nginx has inbuilt caching. Okay. Caching technology.
Caching means?
Caching means it will help to load the fast on the browser.
Okay.
Caching means it will clear the cache memory. Like
No. When user type flipkart.com, if it is loads within 2 to 3 seconds and other services are giving 10 seconds, then Nginx, they're playing a cache kind of. That's what Shuvas you're saying?
Let's see.
website name.
Let's see different.
Server guy.
Okay. Which is a fastest web server. Okay. Design architecture. This is architecture. Okay.
Bro. Go down.
No,
I mean,
let's see. I will tell you.
okay.
These are the architecture. Okay. It performs 2.5 times faster than Apache.
According to the benchmark, testing run up to 10,000 simulators connections.
Static content. It also loads the engineering design architecture equipped to handle the load. It is much faster when it comes to serving the static contents. PCP. Okay, it loads all the static contents. Nginx Ingress control feature. Hello?
Sure, yeah. I don't know. It got stopped and
Yes,
reconnected.
yes, then got disconnected.
From whose side
So
it is?
more details you can read about the official guide. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it contains the all types of simple to pepper circuit breaking, sophisticated routing, header manipulation, MTL authentication, web, ingress control, configuration from your other environment. So you can read about the all the this one. So this is all about the ingress, both ingress and Traefik ingress controller. Okay. It contains the caching, all-in-one load balancer, API gateway, WAF for Kubernetes,
LAF means
web application firewall.
web application.
Firewall.
Firewall.
Yes.
What do I'm learning different things.
So WAF is very must. Okay. In the big company, we use just WAF. Okay, to secure our product.
Okay, for security purpose.
Yes.
Web application firewall means it blocks the unwanted.
Suppose someone is trying to hack a Flipkart URL.
Hmm.
You see the news. Government site is hacked. IRCTC is hacked. Something. So they down their website do some spooking attack. Okay, from that it will protect.
Okay, that means it will reject the unwanted firewalls.
Unwanted traffic. Suppose someone is trying on the Flipkart site, someone is trying spoofing. Okay, there are other security parameters, words. Okay, so it will block.
Yes, like proxy also. Proxy server means same, na bro.
No, proxy is the method to secure, but different.
It will block.
Proxy means converting private to public. So what is the Nginx Ingress control? It is a high performance proxy web server. It will route the traffic, convert public to private, private to public. Okay. Then, so user doesn't know how it is going. Okay. We can see the one load balancer, but actually it convert the pod public IP to private. We can go to the private that cluster IP. Okay. That I will show. Okay. So this is about the ingress controller. Then, so from next is a Helm. Okay. So
next is
Miss, we are going to set up Nginx Ingress controller using the Helm.
okay.
Okay. So we have to understand the Helm also.
Helm, I don't know basics also, Shiraz.
So for DevOps engineer also, you should know Helm. Okay. So it is much getting popular. On the Kubernetes installation, package managing, rollback, roll out, all the operation we are doing all the Helm, and we have to write the big script using the Helm. So you should know the Helm. Okay.
And the best thing is only the tool available in the market. There is no other alternative, right?
For Kubernetes. So
Yeah.
this is a tool by the same Cloud Native Computing Foundation. Okay. They have developed their tool. Helm is basically package manager for Kubernetes. Okay. So can you tell me what is the package manager for Ubuntu and what is the package manager for CentOS already?
APT.
Correct. Same like. So APT is the official package manager for Ubuntu. Then Kubernetes also said that.
But for our Angular NPM, na bro?
Yes, correct. Package manager. So same like Kubernetes says that use our package manager. So whatever you want to install any packages on the Kubernetes, Kubernetes suggested that use our package manager. It is very good there. So if you want to set up the MySQL on the Kubernetes, it will take much time. If you want to set up the using Helm, it is a one or two line. Takes care of everything. Okay. So Helm is a package manager plus Helm we can use for roll back and roll out the microservices. Okay. Also, Helm also create the Helm charts, means packages for deploying the microservices. Like it will create the how the pod deployment, ingress, config map, whatever you need. It will create the all the ready-made folder structure. Just you have to modify and replace your value, and just you can deploy. So to create the all the files, you will take 1 day. So it will save the within 2-3 hours. You can deploy your microservices by creating the deployment, ingress, config maps, whatever you need. So it will create the ready-made all the YML files, and you can use it. Okay, that we will see the next upcoming session. But for now, we can use Helm to install the Ingress controller using Helm. So here you can visit the official guide. Install Nginx. You can visit the official site. See this Helm latest version is 3.0. Here it is Kubernetes version supported by the Ingress controller Helm 3.0 gate. How we can use Helm contain the charts. We have to clone the repo, adding the Helm, same like apt package manager, same like. Then we have to add the Helm repository. Then we have to install the only three command. That's it.
Shidas, Nginx. Now we are installing using the help of Helm, right?
Yes.
If we not use Helm here, then how much time it will take? Do you have any?
If we not see here, only 3 commands is there. If using the kubectl.
Okay.
Here too much step using kubectl. See this.
That's what, yeah.
So here are more commands using kubectl. Okay.
Installation with manifest.
So that's bro. After we'll deploy the code through Ingress, right? So after that we
Not deploy the code, only installing packages.
No, I'm telling for Ingress.
Mm-hmm.
So after that we'll use the Helm for installing the packages. Is that the flow or
No. Ingress installation with the help of Helm, right?
Help.
Correct.
Helm is helping to install the Ingress controller in Kubernetes very fast and easily. That's it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Helm is official Kubernetes package for Kubernetes. Helm package manager for Kubernetes. Official. Okay.
Without this, it will take some lot of time to install.
Yes, everything you have to do manual.
Instead of using Helm, if we use kubectl, we need to run many commands, right? Need to set.
Correct.
Okay.
So the manifests means that YAML file, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
For example, pod is one manifest, deployment is one manifest, service is one manifest, like that, bro.
Correct.
Each having their own YAML syntax.
Yes. Correct. Here you can see this NS and SA, RBAC, AB RBAC, default server, Nginx config, Ingress class, lot much YAML file we have to apply.
Yes.
And finally it will deploy the Nginx Ingress.
How Helm has reduced that many commands to 2 to 3 commands?
So Helm is a center repository. Okay. Center repository they manage. In center repository, all the commands they will add in that YAMLs.
Bro, if it is possible, show me that Helm architecture.
Yes. Helm is a 3 architecture. I will show you. See this.
I mean, Helm 3, Helm 1, what, bro? Meaning
The version, but now forgot about
version. Okay.
Helm 1 and 2. Okay. Now we are using Helm 3. See this. So user. Helm retrieve chart from configured chart repo. Itself, it has central location. They will manage all the chart. Chart means YMLs. Okay. Then it will chart, then give the permissions. Some it has some admin permission. Then it will deploy the cluster. So some chart may be not available. If you want to install the zip packages, okay, on the Kubernetes. So maybe they don't have, because they have not maintained the Helm chart repos for the installing zip package on the Kubernetes. Okay.
Okay.
Cycren, okay, wow. I think so. Cycren will try with kubectl installing Helm.
Why, bro?
I mean, yesterday I saw your hard work, bro. That's it.
Shivdas, that means like Maven also have, Apache also have one cloud where it will be downloading all the files, right? Like that,
Yes,
Helm
yes.
also.
Yes, same.
Okay.
So here we have the instructions. So first we have to install the Helm 3 on the Kubernetes Ops cluster. So let's use this command. I have copied this command from the official site.
And it should be on master, right?
Management node. Ops. It will install in the all the configuration contains configured in management node. Okay. Then docs, then see here, introduction, installing Helm. Here we have all the options. From video, chocolatey, app, snap, package, whatever you want to use.
So you set up your document, right?
Yes.
Yeah. For installing.
Yes.
That's okay.
Okay, let's using the script. Let's add the Helm. Let's download this Helm. Then give the permission 700. Then install the Helm using script. 3.7.1 Helm is installed. Okay, you can check version Helm. Helm version 3.7.1. Then have to install the Nginx Ingress controller using Helm 3. So first we have to add the official Helm repository for Ingress Nginx. This is copied from the site.
I mean, repository means what, bro? There.
Apt repository, like apt repository, you will add apt repository for any packages for MySQL or anyone. Same like. Then Helm repo update. Same like sudo apt update. Then let's install the Helm Ingress, Nginx Ingress using Helm. Command is Helm install name Nginx Ingress. This one they have given the official site. Let's install. Helm is made life very simpler. Okay.
Mhm.
So Helm, see this name Ingress Nginx last deployed, namespace default, status is deployed, revision is 1, revision name is this ID. Then example, how we can create Nginx resource. They have given the all the format. You have to use this YML. Kind is ingress. Kind is a pod. Kind is a deployment. Kind is a config map. Kind is an ingress. Example, namespace. You can give this, and they have path-based routing. You can give the name, path, port number, host. You can add SSL certificate. If you want to add TLS, all the format is given, and I have copied this format in my here. Okay, you can use this format. Okay, so Ingress is installed. Nginx Ingress install. So already we have seen that as per the diagram. Now we have just installed this one. Okay, they have given the format. Okay. Now to check Ingress, command is kubectl get services as it uses the load balancer. Type is load balancer, but is in pending state. Let's wait. And it uses the port 80 and 443 to export all the microservices. It's taking time. Yesterday also it took time.
Bro, once go to Visual Studio Code, bro.
It is showing there.
Hello, Sadas, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, once. So the YAML file, why this many space are giving? Can you scroll down? Like, is that the format? Yeah, see, this spaces.
Here is space.
Yeah,
This is one.
this is the
This is the one.
yeah. This is a format where this are giving many spaces, right? See, for backend service name, they're giving many lot of spaces, right? Is that the format or just they're normally typing?
Yes. This is a format. Means you can add the space. This one. This is format they are given.
Okay.
Check whether it is ready. Okay, it is ready. It uses the load balancer. See this as diagram. Ingress controller uses the one load balancer. Whatever your cloud. Also, we have seen that. How it works. Given the example a.example.com, b.example.com, user A, public endpoint, Nginx. Okay. Then it uses load balancer. Then how it works, you can go to the official site. Okay. You can read about this one concept. Here is all it is mentioned in details. Then, okay, now our Nginx controller is ready, and it uses the classic load balancer. Then, now we'll create a deployment and service. Okay, we will expose microservice. Okay, one microservice. Let's create this deployment. Now let's create service. Now let's apply this both deployment environment, deploy and service environment. Now we have the one microservice is ready. Okay. Now let's check for kubectl get pods kubectl deploy kubectl get. So both microservice is ready, Ingress is ready, and Ingress uses the classic load balancer is ready. Now we have to create Ingress resources. How we want to expose our microservices. Ingress resource. These two are ready. This is ready. Okay. Sorry, cluster service app. This is ready. This we have configured. This we have added. Now we have to create this Ingress resource. Okay. Now to create Ingress resource, same like they have given the format. Nginx will give the name one YML. And let's copy this. Okay. Deploy the two. Let's deploy one more microservice. Yes. Node.js. Okay, otherwise, let's deploy only one. Sorry. Here is a two microservice. Series. API version. Now we are creating this Ingress resource. Okay. Nothing but it's YML. Networking. API version networking as they are given the format and is Ingress metadata name Nginx. Ingress class is Nginx. Okay, this is important. Okay, if Traefik, then we can use the Ingress classes Traefik. If AWS ELB, then we can do this one. So what is your Ingress type? Then rules, spec rules. This is format. Host, we are given the Nginx app.hosttechnics.info. Main domain is this one, and we are creating one microservice Nginx app. Then path backend service name. This service should match whatever we create. Service service.yml. That name should match. Okay. Nginx web. Nginx web. This name should match.
Match labels and template label should match.
Yes, labels and selectors. Okay. Then port is 80. Means here Ingress we don't use target port nothing. Only 80 and 443. Okay.
External port.
Yes. Let's save this. And we have to apply this one. Apply this one. To list out the Ingress command is kubectl get Ingress. This domain is mapped to the load balancer. Port is 80. Okay. Now we have to access our microservice. What do? We use this copy the load balancer and we will go to our provider GoDaddy. This is our domain name. Manage DNS. And what is our domain name? Nginx app microservice. And click on add. Here we have to create a C name. Okay, canonical name or load balancer. Then host is Nginx app. Then point to this load balancer IP. Let's set custom. Then save. Okay. Now our domain should access from the using this one name. It will take some time, okay?
Yeah.
Some seconds to point out. So I spell this diagram. See this a.example.b.example. Public endpoint means load balancer. Ingress, Nginx, and it reads the Ingress resources. And it works. So let's see. See, this is working. Only giving the warning. Okay.
Okay.
Same like you can map as many as possible microservices. So let's add one more microservice. Let's create deployment and service for that microservice. So let's create Nginx deploy Node.js app. Okay. Node.js. And here we will use our AWS ECR image. Okay. That we have created in the past. So let's copy this deployment. Now here we don't have to use the Docker image. Now we will use our AWS ECR image that we have created microservice. So here we have to select the AWS ECR.
Type easier, bro.
We have in the first session we have created now. ECR elastic container registry. This is Node.js app. We have to copy this URL. Then we have to paste in image. Okay. This is our microservice. In the real-time scenario, we have to this type of URL. This AWS ECR. Okay. Then all the instruction is there. Container port is 3000 default port. Let's save this. Now let's create a service for the Node.js app. Now let's apply this both deployment and service. Now we have to add this microservice into our Ingress. Okay.
So here pod where came to the picture?
In deployment only.
Deployment only. Deploy.ml file is called pod, bro.
Yes, this one pod means container. When we give the container, it creates pods. It will be within the pod.
Okay. Okay.
Now we have to add this one more microservice in Ingress. So kubectl get Ingress. Now we have to edit this Ingress to add the one more microservice. Kubectl edit Ingress, then Ingress name. Here we have to add that part type. So indentation should match. So below the under host service same node should match. Okay, all is correct. If not, it will not take. Okay, workspace. Let's save this. Okay, something is wrong. It is not taking. Okay, now it is correct. Now let's check. Kubestill get ingress. See this, now we can see the two microservices on one load balancer. Now we have to add this record Node.js app. We go to the domain provider. Click on add CNAME Node.js app. Then same load balancer URL. Like this, you can add as much as microservices. Our microservices should access from this URL. It takes some second. See this hello world. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
This is the AWS CCR image, and this is the Docker image. Okay, this microservice we have created manually from the scratch.
Whatever name we give in that, it will be displaying.
Yes.
Okay.